Hello there, YouTube. It's been a while. Welcome back to Leveling with Bruised. Bruised here. As of the recording of this, I've been gone for a couple of weeks now. Just like in general in life, I was off on a personal trip. I went out to Japan for a few weeks, and then when I got back, I was so jet lagged that I just could not even fathom streaming. I was so tired and everything. But I'm back, and today I want to do, this is just going to be stream for however long my voice holds out. I haven't talked that much in a while, so I'm going to stream for however long this goes, and we'll see how it goes. But I am excited today to be back and to be playing again. So I've been playing Path of Exile 2. This is a character I've been playing when I've been awake enough to actually kind of play and everything, so I didn't feel like recording because I just have been too tired. So overall, though, this is the character. So we're level 70 Witchhunter. I decided to go Witchhunter on the mercenary side, and we are doing crossbow things. So right now, I actually just switched over to try out explosive shot, but I've been leveling the entire time with Siege Cascade, or at least whenever you get Siege Cascade. I've been using Siege Cascade. I got Hailstorm rounds, Permafrost bolts just for freeze, and then fragmentation rounds and all that kind of stuff just to pop the freeze as well. So doing a bit of experimenting. I really wanted to do a full attack crossbow build. I know right now mortars are the flavor of crossbows, but I really wanted to do an attack crossbow build because I hadn't really done one yet. And the first character I ever did was a grenade mercenary. So I wanted to go back and do regular crossbow. Anyway, with that, I am going to be playing my music over the stream. So after this intro, we'll be going to just whatever music I have going on. And you're just myself. Hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy just some running around. We'll just be mapping and kind of figuring some stuff out. I guess really quick, here's what the tree looks like. This is our tree as of right now. Hope I'm not blocking anything. No. Okay, so yeah, next few levels, we're going to go into Wildcat here, and then probably Wasting or Catapult there. And we're also ideally going to at least get Third Lab. And for Third Lab, as much as I actually really want to get up to No Mercy, that's not going to be a thing until Fourth Lab, so I'm probably going to take Zealous Inquisition until we get to that point, even though I know Witchbane would be really good and really cozy in of itself. I kind of want to try the Explode for a little bit, so that's ideally what we're going to do today, is get through Third Lab and just get some levels and kind of just keep cruising through endgame. So anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoy. Sorry for all this yapping. It's been been a minute, so I wanted to just kind of just say a few things there. Regardless, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, I have made myself look cooler. The power of cosmetics flows through me. Alright, we're going to try out Explosive Shot. I don't actually know if I'm going to stick with it, but I want to try it for at least a map. Oh, right, shit, that reminds me. I need to change what my, Mirage is using. That's pretty good. This particular setup of Explosive Shot, I'm already not super keen on. It's okay. Let me quickly swap again back to what I was doing. So let me move all these back down to. Let me actually just move this here, that down there. Swap that around. Okay. Like, it says it deals more damage, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it. And maybe because it's only counting, like, the impact damage or something? Or maybe it's just from a clearing perspective, Siege Cascade feels better or something? The only thing about Siege Cascade that I don't like in the time that I've used it is that if something moves, you do get screwed. But also if you're, because our whole purpose is to kind of try to freeze. Whoop. As long as they are frozen, then we're dealing, what is it, I think 80% more damage to them, which is obviously terrific. Another assault. I'm rich. It's kind of single target that I'm still a little, like, kind of confused on. Yes, dude. Whee! Man. It was funny. I tried to use, oh god, what is the plasma shot or whatever? The really big, like, charge up timer crossbow ability, which then fires like a laser beam. I tried to use that with Mirage Archer, and it does not work. It will just, like, it does not hold any kind of ability, so it'll just sit there and, like, it just tapped it once, and then would just stand there and just, like, really look confused. Really trying its hardest, but that was all it could do. So just tap it and then leave it. And for that, it was pretty damn funny. Roll. Oh, that's right, there is a map boss here. Level am I? 70, that's right, I just hit that. Oh, is it the spider? It's the spider. So, our whole game plan does revolve around just, like, kind of trying to set up freeze, and then unloading Siege Cascade into them, ideally. Hence permafrost. Fragmentation rounds are there as well, just in case, like, there's too many guys moving, right? So you can just use it to just bam, bam, just keep doing that, just in case, like, if you have, like, a really mobile pack of enemies around, then you just use fragmentation instead of Siege Cascade. You can just be like, all right, you know what? Maybe there's just a small group of enemies. Who cares? Just pop them and move on. Oh, right, this is the big skeleton guy, right? Yeah. Big skeleton man. Nah. I don't really intend to use. Yeah, I think explosive shot ain't it. All right, let's see if this guy kicks points. Also, that big initial damage that you're seeing right there is from decimating shot. Oh, that's right. Something that's annoying about this guy. I forgot this. I remember experiencing this in the campaign. This guy does not get frozen. He just has very little, he has very little windows where he can actually get frozen. Yeah, that was some really chunky damage right there when he was frozen. Okay, so we're gonna do reload, do it again. There it goes. Okay. That's another good option that we have, though, as far as, like, quick and dirty DPS goes, is you can load Hailstorm, and then you just pop your Hailstorm, and then immediately afterwards use Emergency Reload, which does refill all the rounds, even though they accumulate over time, and then enhances them with our Emergency Reload, so you can just have, like, 44 Hailstorm rounds going off, and then you still Siege Cascade afterwards, and just do that. It is a pretty good way... it is a pretty good way to get some consistent damage going on. Which, boy, am I glad they finally did something for Emergency Reload, because that ability just did absolutely fucking nothing previously. Oh, good, I did get some. Okay, I was like, did I even get any maps here? Yeah, I did. Oh. My initial thoughts on this patch, though, have been that it's really fun. I thoroughly enjoyed Act 4. Thought it was really cool. and I really have been really enjoyed the interludes as well. I thought they were really good and suit their purpose completely fine. That's actually pretty good. I'll save that. Save that for another character potentially. I thought the interludes were completely fine for what they are, which is nice. And yeah, I've had a lot of fun. The only thing that like I haven't been a fan of this season so far, or this patch so far, has still been the God, what are those? Oh, having to do ultimatum still. I still hate ultimatum, and the frame drops and stuff. Performance has definitely been an issue this patch. Usually, most patches, even when other people have issues, I'm usually like, I haven't been experiencing it. It does suck, but I haven't really been experiencing it. But this patch has just been like, no, even I've been getting hit with it pretty hard, and it always sucks no matter what. No matter who's getting hit with it, it's bad. But even when I'm getting hit with it too, I was like, I haven't even seen this before, so this is brutal. Mark of the Abyssal Lord modifier, which always removes that modifier, replacing it. Oh. Desecrating an item with the Mark of the Abyssal Lord modifier always removes that modifier, replacing it with an unrevealed desecrated modifier of a higher tier. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. I hadn't seen one. I hadn't even hadn't read that. Biggest upgrades for our character right now, probably a crossbow. Like, this crossbow is decent. I just bought this a little while ago just for like 10x or something, so wasn't crazy expensive, but it was way better than what I was using. Okay. It's not terrific, but it's fine. And just some other thing, like this amulet also sucks and can go. This ring's decent. I would like it if it had life on it and a better lightning damage roll, but it's okay for what it is right now. That'll be replaced eventually. My gloves need to go. My boots need to go. They do, as much as I'm like, it's okay. Pulsar Keln, I think I'm just gonna keep Pulsar Keln. It's not the best thing out there, but it's good for what it is. And then we're running Coming Calamity. But yeah, crossbow's a big deal. Belt is fine and can stick around. Can stick around for now. Let's go try to do third lab, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a level 61. Hopefully we don't get torched here. I feel like I should reasonably be okay. But I'm also not 100% certain. We'll see how it runs on this character. Oh yeah, also, I am indeed just going to get rid of Explosive Shot for now. I'll have to decide what I'm going to replace it with later. Oh, right. Something I wanted to test very quickly as well is... Do I still have it somewhere? I don't think I do. Okay. Give me a level 10 really quick. Crossbow Glacial. Put that right here. It's kind of a bummer. Okay. That's basically what I figured, but that is a bit of a bummer. I was really hoping that Siege Cascade would recognize glacial bolts as it would recognize the ice walls as enemies and would target them. Because if so, I was going to put that on my Mirage Archer and then just be able to blow them up with that. But if that's not the case, then there's not really any point. Alright, so what do we have in here? Bosses take increased damage. I think the only thing I want to do is one of those. Bam. Sure, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever. It's not like I have anything crazy. I suppose actually I'd rather have the max honor on this guy. What is this one? Deal reduced damage and reduced merchant prices. Nah, I'll just stick with this. Alright, well, we'll see if I get screwed over. We will see how well this goes. I actually have no idea. I actually haven't the foggiest. I will say I absolutely love sprint mechanic so much. What a good addition to the game, honestly. Takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do get used to it and you kind of know, like, okay, I'm coming up on some enemies, stop and start attacking right now, it is completely fine and feels so good. See, like, these guys, if they're moving around too much, you just swap to,
Get out of the way!
you just swap to regular crossbow shots, and then be on your way. Bloody horrors. Bam. So let me put this back on R. I'm too used to hitting R right now. Alright. 50 less energy shield. Oh my god. Not my energy shield. Oh. Hey. I'm very not worried about the regular trials, I think, with this build, but bosses are going to be where I'm a little concerned. I'm still not sure how well boss damage actually works on this character. A large water. I'll take a large water, thank you. What? That isn't to say that I can't fuck up in, like, these parts or anything like that, but it's just... I'm at least slightly more confident in this area. Alright, so... We'll see if my confidence is misplaced a bit later. Oh, there. Wait. Yeah, okay. I see. Oh, yep. You're right as I said something. Got fucking hit. Damn it. It's the first time I've seen a bronze key drop just randomly from an enemy. Like, it's unexpected. Fog. Boulder ant. Stop that. Stop that, boulder ant. Alright. Me water.
An oasis in the desert.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and it has 3 options coming off of it too. Hell yeah, we definitely go for that. I'm really wondering, so they added Act 4 to the game, right? And one of the things that you do in there is you prepare for Trial of the Ancestors in there. And it makes me wonder if Trial of the Ancestors is actually going to be what our third Ascendancy option is. I don't know if they've confirmed that or anything. But it would make sense to me if Trial of the Ancestors becomes our third one, right? Like you finish a tournament and that gives you your Ascendancy point. That would make an amount of sense to me. And also, I wouldn't necessarily mind it. I liked Toda back during that mechanic in Path 1. My only problem with Toda was that, like, sometimes you'd have like a particularly long tournament going on, like when it gets harder later on, or you just get one shot by certain enemies, and I was like, that's annoying. But other than that, for the most part, Toda was a lot of fun. There really were just like a couple things, and if they actually make those things decent in Path 2, then I could absolutely be a fan of that as the third Ascendancy option. Some of these definitely come up fast enough to where you do have to sprint through them. I think they did increase the speed on like that one right there. I'm pretty sure you have to sprint through. And those are the ones I get hit by most of the time because I'm just not used to that yet. I'm not used to like having to sprint through stuff. Fuck. Alright. Trap steal damage, feeble attack speed. Man, I really wish we had spike exit, but I guess we're gonna take this. I'm gonna end up taking that and gonna really hope that that doesn't screw me over. Alright. Let's get her done.
Kill to the bone.
Stupid temporal bubble. Slows me down so much. This is something as well. Man, I really wish that in Ultimatum Trial of Chaos, that when you do these trials in there, because there are the time trials in there, right? But I wish they had the same mechanic where if you killed a rare, that you would take time off the timer instead of it just being a flat minute 30 or however long it is every time you run it. That is cheeks. Alright. Give me stuff and give me a boon. What do we get? Probably some of the useless ones right now. Oh, Hairfoot. Never mind. Never mind. Hairfoot is a terrific one to get early on. Hairfoot's terrific to get no matter what. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to be a curse with enfeeble, so I think we are just gonna take this, and hopefully I don't get screwed over by traps later. Alright, good. I do want some more projectile speed as well, which will come in some later, that'll come in some later levels. Silver key. Do I want water? Do we want to take the? Do we want to take the? I think we're just gonna go for water right now because the trial, most of it's gonna just like offer me it's gonna offer me a thing to remove remove this and remove one of these. But like I really don't care about Shattered Shield, right? Like I could have gone and looked, but or there'll be one for like remove an affliction, gain another one, and I don't think this one matters enough to really warrant a full reroll. This guy, I need to just kind of, yeah. I was gonna say, this guy I just need to use the, I was just going to use regular permafrost fragmentation rounds on because of temporal bubble. I think that's kind of the better way to go. If you're in temporal bubble, just use permafrost and fragmentation rounds. It gets out a little bit faster. Let me in the stage. Boss time. Formidable. Now we'll get even more damage off on him. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Second boss. I'm always a little worried about second boss, honestly. Those guys can be really fucked up. I have good AoE, and since this will target both of them, Siege Cascade will hit both. So that should at least be okay. I forget what Royal Cash is. Royal is gems, I think, right? Yep. Sure, whatever. Hey, man. For this stuff. Monsters have less life is always good. Actually, we got a lot of really good ones here. We have the shop stuff. No. So we want sanguine. We want that. Want that. I don't think I need to refill. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We just got a ton of really good buffs for us. For now, as well, we'll just shove. I basically try to not go through any of that until afterwards. So we'll just do that. Do I wanted the other royal one? Nah, I'll just save it for next. Boots, gloves. I do need those, but this is only area level 60. I purposely ran a low level one, so we'll just move on. I'm not gonna really worry about getting. I'm not gonna worry about getting gear very much here. I really am just here for the goodies. Another merchant. It's too bad we don't have any water. Let's take the silver key anyway. What was this one? Chalice? Chalice. Chalice is A-okay.
Another notch on me helmet.
Another notch on his helmet. Sapphire, cannon. Gonna feel sad when I get out of here and I don't have a 40% MS anymore. That one's gone. Oh. That was just blue. Thought both of them were just stacked up right there. I was gonna be like, hey, yo. I was gonna be like, yo, we're so back. But alas, we're not back. Oh, it's a snake. It's a scary snake. Thank you. Alright, come on.
A great challenge overcome.
True. That was a pretty great challenge. Glad that she recognizes that. 431 is still enough for at least a good portion of extra boons to buy, I believe. So we can go take a look. It's just another hourglass trial. Being archers in here is pretty scary, actually, though. Yo, a silver key? Oh, I forgot I put chain on my my permafrost bolts. I meant to check to see if that was actually doing anything, and it does appear that it does. So awesome. This one's away. Up here. Oh yeah.
One down. Who's next?
I got hit once. Yeah. Chips. Probably these little guys that got me too. These little bastards. You still.
That's close.
Yeah, you're right. That was pretty close. Looks in my honor. Yeah, that was very close. Extremely. All right. What you got? Big order increased by 10% on room completion. Remove when you purchase something from the merchant. Moment's Peace is great right before a boss, but we'll just take the yeah. Orders increased by 10%. You purchase something. Maybe I take that? Maybe I take that and then I take the increased merchant prices anyway, because I don't know the next time I'm going to see a merchant, right? So, you know what? Screw it. We'll take it. La 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 la. So. It does look pretty goofy when it chains, but We love some good good old memes anyway.
Not today.
Yeah, my only problem with Hailstorm rounds is that, boy oh boy, do they... If the target is kind of a smaller target, they, like, barely do. The heck, there were 4 rare monsters here? Sus. That's a little sus, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is that a 5th one? Is there another one over here? Oh, no, it's just... Okay. I just saw the explosion. I was like, ain't no way there's 5 rares in this area. Not that it would matter, but... Oh. Can't Restore Honor is also not terrible until defeating boss. Like, that's not that bad. It's a removable one. Ritual Trial, Escape Trial. Oh yeah, Ritual is just the skeletons. No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna hedge. I'm gonna hedge that we'll be fine. I was gonna say I can kill that guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, those ones are always easy. I love the Ritual Trials. Those are absolutely no problem. A Schliver Key. Alright. So, I think I do want the gold key, but it is... It is an escape trial, and escape trials right now, I think, are something that I want to, for the most part, if possible... Oh, wait, no. No, Gauntlet's the one I want to avoid, right? Escape is just the timer one? Let's see if I'm correct. If escape is the trap-based one? No, okay, yeah, this one. This one is fine. I forgot how many places it starts to go off to, though. Up. Yeah. Yeah, we have more than enough. Whoop, I got stuck on the skull. Bad beetles. Got it. Alright, cool. Yeah, no problem. No problem, dude. No problem right there, brother. Alright, so what do we have here? 50 max life. As much as I do want the boon there, I do not want that. Afflictions Unknown is pretty cringe. I think I take Sacred Water, and then I think I just go Silver Key. Like, no armor is really not that big of a deal. I have 37%, which is just not... It's just ultimately not that much. We're just going to take the no armor, I think. That should reasonably be fine. That should reasonably be alright. Because again, I still have to, like, I myself have to continue to keep in mind that this is still just a level 60 area. Can I still lose in here? Of course, but odds are pretty good that even just from that perspective, I should reasonably be alright. Yo, a gold key raw drop? What the heck? Really didn't know that that these could drop, and now all of a sudden they've been dropping keys for me like crazy. Seen a bronze, silver, and a gold. Noise, noise, noise. Alright. Gib water. Yeah, we're just gonna take the no armor. Reasonably, we both have some evasion still, and also tend to freeze things anyway, and have range on our side, so again, should be okay. That one.
stand tall.
Whoa. Silver key. Boss time. Alright, we'll see how this goes.
Two ancient guardians await you ahead.
Yeah, they do. Gonna do Hellstorm rounds first.
Be light on your feet.
That's the goal. Bonk.
On down.
There we go. Perfect, perfect.
Got him.
That was an impressive display.
Alright, I was a little worried about not being able to kill him in time for him to power up and get health back, but that was fine. We are all Gucci. Alright, so what do we got? What do we have over here? I do want to open Arcanus. Orbs of Alchemy. Yo. I'll open all the Royals, why not? Give me all of them. Alright, what do we get over here? Old Royal? Let's see. I think I'll save the other one. I will save my other gold key. What do you have?
Bless the wine.
I'm so glad I've remembered to not go up and touch the stupid door before coming over and talking to Babala. Because I've done that like 3 times when I've done Trial of Sekima's Stage 3. I've done it so many times and it pisses me off every single time I do it. I'm like, no. Okay. So let's do Scrying Crystal. Scrying Crystal is always really nice.
With intent.
Grace Effect is okay, but let's restore Honor.
Do my duty.
Do I want to do Glowing Orb? Glowing Orb's just kind of like, it's something that I don't care if I get, and it's something that usually shows up, and it's just kind of like a nice little safety net, so I'll take that. I will indeed. That's right. And we'll shove all these in here. I'll have to look over all this shit later. Up, up. Cool. In we go, on to stage 3. I really don't remember, what I really don't remember is if I do end up finally running 4th lab on this character eventually. I do not remember 4th lab very well. Gain an affliction, gain another random affliction. Oh god, Deceptive Mirror is awful. I refuse to take Deceptive Mirror. It's so bad. Do I just take this and try to really minimize the amount of minor afflictions I come across? I'm going to. I'm gonna hope that I can make it out alright. What is this one? Oh. Alright. Setup. Right, that's like the whole thing here is you got a lot of burrowers in these rooms. This area isn't that bad though, honestly. It's like it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes, but for the most part it's usually fine. Like right here, gotta do that. Yeah, just being able to basically instant freeze anything is nice. I actually wonder if Chain might be sincerely hurting my ability to freeze things. I was kind of doing it just as a test, but I could probably just remove Chain at this point, honestly. I think I can just remove it. Because the pierce and the blast that it gives are kind of enough of a one. You know what? I'm actually going to remove it right. I don't really know where to put it. I'll put it in my pocket. Actually, you know what? I really don't need. I don't need Chain. Who cares? Yeah, because if I can actually just freeze them in one shot instead, I will fucking do that. Oh yeah, easy enough trials there. 3 gold key. So, since I'm getting more affliction for affliction, you really need to try to be dodging them as much as possible. So we'll go for the silver key right here. Go for the silver key and then based on, then we can plan out our paths later. Okay. Dang.
One down. Who's next?
For these kinds of stupid little spirits, for these setups, I think I'll just kind of mostly stick to I'll probably mostly just stick to permafrost bolts in here, just to make it reasonably a little bit safer and a little bit quicker potentially. It's too better.
Stop them in their tracks.
Hey. Ooh, exalted orbs. Rich. These little sand spirits though are awful. Get out of here. Get out of here, little sand spirit. Who do you think you are? Sorry. Give me the key. And we get a triple out of that too, so... Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, ritual trial too. Perfect. We love a ritual trial. Ooh. Here. Bad snakes. Let's just oh. Whipped. Oh man, that's been something that's really been weird to get used to this league as well. I've messed around with the where's the other one? Up here. I had previously messed around with crossbows, crossbow attack skills specifically, a little bit. Last season. And the permafrost and the lightning guy and whatever else, all just having one shot in them is so weird. I guess I didn't read that when that was a thing. I didn't read that was the case. So what do I do here? Room types are unknown. That's actually fine. Yeah, we can take the room types. That's actually a free one. Else. Yeah, I imagine that change was probably noted in the patch notes, and I just legitimately did not pay attention to that. So when I started playing this, I was like, these are all one-shot? It's so weird. Like, that's kind of been something that's strange to get used to. It hasn't necessarily been, like, bad, because I think they buffed them to compensate, but it was like I went from, not necessarily a shot. They were kind of more almost like SMG with how many shots you got. It was like 9 shots. So it was almost like an SMG. But now we've gone to like a one-shot shotgun, which is kind of strange, but it's still been fun. Good. What tier 3 was that? Your stock. Nah, brother. Liver key. Alright. What is the deal with here? I don't recall. Don't recall. Actually, these fucking guys can just Inscribed Ultimatum. Let me not take that. I know that there are builds that do fine in Ultimatum, but, like, I just hate Ultimatum no matter what, man. This one does not bring joy, and it's just a picture of Ultimatum. Oops. I love when they're middle of the air, they're like Free Willy, and then you freeze them, they just stop dead in their tracks. It looks so funny. Oh. That's where I was like, there has to be a rare around here somewhere. Nice. Nice. Okay.
That was close.
See that. See the relic. What's my inventory? Not. That. Everything's all reloaded. Alright. Restore and Gib Boon. What we got? Ah, Trials fully revealed. Okay. So I do take. Actually, no, this one actually becomes completely free. That, the major boon actually trumps this minor boon, so I definitely take that. Yeah, so we take this, because this is completely free, and then whatever other affliction we get, hopefully it's nothing terrible. What do we have? Chalice, Hourglass, and then Boss. Okay. Alright, what do we get? Room types, that doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, that's completely free. That is totally free right there. We love to see it. Ah, bad beetle. And Scarab. Get out of here. Come on, now get. Man, mana costs on skills are still pretty wild. I'll say it. They even said that they tuned like mana cost down by like 20% or something, and mana cost still feels so ridiculous. My other character is a sorceress that I was like trying out for a little while, and I might go back to that character at some point because the remnant stuff is pretty cool. I just started really getting the itch for an attack build. But like mana costs even there are starting to get so absolutely insane, and I am not far in that character. I can only imagine how much worse it gets as time goes on. And I'm just like, dude, they either need to add more. No, I wouldn't even say add more sources of mana regen and all that kind of stuff. You can, and I'm glad they added some like mana cost reduction shit on the tree, like mana efficiency stuff, which like good, but at the same time, there's still no reason that skill should be so fucking expensive. That's not like a fun thing to try to get around or something, or like something to figure out. Kind of I guess the only other thing that was kind of sad to see this season in particular is that it really does feel like, in a way, they've gone back on their word, or they've gone back on them saying, hey guys, we can make things fun without adding cooldowns to a bunch of stuff. Because, like, everything in the game has a cooldown right now. Which that's me being facetious. But they added cooldowns to a lot of things that previously did not. Especially on the sorcerer side. Right, where they added a cooldown to Eye of Winter. Don't get me wrong, they buffed these skills as well. But they added a cooldown to Eye of Winter. They've added a cooldown recently, to Flame Blast last season. What else have they added a cooldown to? Like, oh, Snap. Also, this now has a cooldown. Like, Eye of Winter has a cooldown. Let's see, what else did they add one to? Incinerate technically has a cooldown, because you need to get fuel in order to be able to actually use it. Like, so much stuff just has a cooldown now, and it just sucks because of that. Like, why do you need to add cooldowns to so much stuff? I wanted to like Snap more. I thought it was going to be cooler. I thought it was going to be, based on like the way that they said it, it was probably just my own misinterpretation, but they really made it sound like you could explode more orbs. Like, I think they said something about using it on orbs, but it's just Frostbolt that you can use it on. But I was really hoping that I could like use snap on like a ball lightning and explode it. Like that would be really cool to me. It'd be a similar effect to lightning warp, but I think it would have been cool. I needed that.
The scorpion sting.
First watch that stinger. Ice shot. Need more time.
Oh,
Where the scarabs?
Arabs.
Get your platform. She's weak.
Horrid insect.
Ah, scarabs.
There we go.
Tough a dance.
Oh, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
But I sense another being resides here. Perhaps you can challenge them. If
No.
you can find them.
I cannot challenge them right this second. Also, my music mix. All right. Spin that up again in just a second. Shuffle everything over. So,
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
this is roll what I'm using. Increased amount and reduced splash. Yeah, that over that. Right. Okay, so I think for third lab here, what I really want to do is take what my end goal is to eventually take No Mercy here, just to deal more damage to enemies based on their concentration, and I could potentially get rid of Decimating Strike and just keep Calling Strike to go up here for No Mercy. But I kind of want to try the Explode for a little while, just to see how that feels. It's 10%, but I feel like you'll hit 10% pretty reasonably. Like, this should make mapping even better. Like, we explode already quite a lot with all of our heralds and shit, but this should reasonably feel pretty good. So I'm gonna try Zealous Inquisition right now, but the idea is to eventually take Witchbane and No Mercy. If I don't even like notice this effect though at all, then I'll potentially just go Witchbane already anyway. That's still like a good cozy node to have, but just for the time being, I was like, sure, we'll try that. Gloves, primer candles.
No room.
Primers? Alright. Royal. I have no space. So we shove everything in here again. Also this.
This thing has some history.
Max number of summoned totems. Oh, this is Soul Mantle. Oh. Hello, Soul Mantle. Oh, all the other unidentified ones are going to the, thing, eh? Alright, whatever. Cool. Alright, and I have 3 gold keys. Wow. Well, we take Royal. Why not? Shield, another gold key. Or Gold Warrior. We'll take Gold Warrior over Shield. I don't really care about any of that. Here, give me that one. I don't actually care. Go Mysterious. Mages, body armor. Give me boots. Nothing insane there. Those. Yeah. Only 1 silver key here. Oh, right. I don't... Well, let's see what she has to... See what she has. Defenses, double sacred.
Use that well.
What'd I get? 1 more bronze. Alright. That works anyway. Sure, helmet. Your stalker. That again. Why not? Alright. Love to see it. Some tunes again.
Welcome to.
Nice.
You are reaching
Okay.
altitude.
Sorry about balling. Sorry, balling. I don't want to identify that stuff.
For altitude rating.
Can I slash hide up from here? You love to see it. Okay. Hey, Driani. 17. So, thing not great. Damn it, where's my moves? If only that chaos res wasn't so shit, I'd potentially try to make that work. It's not like these are anything crazy. Good chance, 105 life. I was gonna say this has at least some resistances on it. That'll try to roll. I don't know if I care enough to actually like smash these into 3s. I'll just smash these with the reforging bench. I don't think I do. I'm just kind of gonna break them, and I'm about to break. Present silly damage. Go spell damage. I'll hold that and hold that. Damage, no. No. Foes. Prodigy damage. Oh. No. Prodigy speed. Indian life. Regen. Bleeding. No. Got all those. Just that. Presence area with that. Do not care. Pay off. In. Oh, whatever. We can use a greater. 2 armor evasion. I'm not going to bother using an essence or anything. Let's see what it hits. Garbage. What is this? Okay. Identify the rest of this stuff. Actually, that's not necessarily an identify angle right there, but... God, so many... I did not notice how many I grabbed. Okay. No. Oh. No. Chaos, yes. Damn. Could have been close. No. 5 spell damage. 5 to 15, bruh. Okay. Patient rating, damage with spears. If that wasn't poison duration, I'd probably actually keep that. Oh, damage with crossbows. We look. Answer spells, sure. I'll throw a thing on that. Restoration. Answer spells, ES recharge, meta skills. Bonus with spears, okay. The next build I'm considering is monk plus spears. So, maybe. And let's use... Ah, pain. Oh, right. I didn't use it. Yeah. Damage hits against rare and unique enemies. That's serviceable. Oh. Oh. Less serviceable. This one we're just gonna raw dog it. Reduced attributes. Oh, immediately I don't care. Immediately get lost. Okay, and what else we got? More things. Suppose. If only that was. Only wasn't a base penetration roll. No, that sucks. Nope. And no. Okay. And Regals, I feel like the last league, I feel like I don't remember having this many Regals, but maybe I'm wrong. Or at least I don't feel like I remember having this many Regals this early. I feel like I got Regals so fast. Yeah, whatever. What is this one? Proj damage is extra fire, chaos, chaos damage. Ugh. And then the resistances doesn't matter, and then chance to build all ailments is a little cringe. It's not that bad. It's honestly the biggest deal out of everything here is the extra proj and the damage is extra chaos, because your boy does not have chaos res. Ailment threshold. Oh, that's right. I forgot it's in power. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. I am curious to see if they're going to do anything with towers, though, honestly. Like, I feel like a lot of the community doesn't really like towers. I'm okay with towers since they've made the adjustment. I'm more okay with them than what they used to be. They used to be giga cringe. But I don't know. They're still whatever. I'm curious if they're going to end up scrapping the idea or if they're just going to continue to try to make them a little bit better. Oh, God, lag. Oh, lag, please. Feels laggy. I can feel my computer chugging right now. Yeah. I can hear the fan, one of the fans really spin it up, and then I can just feel it fucking. Look at that. Look at that top lining up there. God, dude. Oh, also, okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay. I was wondering what that effect was, and now that I think about it, I do know what that effect is. I wonder, can it be supported? Does it show up in here? I don't think it will. That would be pretty wild, right? If it showed up and could be hit with support gems too. I'll be very annoyed if I were to miss that. Yeah, that's pretty smooth right there, honestly. Like, sets it up, one explodes, and then just a bunch of others explode on top of that too. That's pretty nice. I will not lie. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. And it's like a 20% chance on what? Undead and what's the other one? Undead and something else, which is like quite a few targets are at least undead. Urge are definitely not undead. Nice. I will say this build, I considered this build in a lot of different ways too. I considered this build with Gemling Legionnaire, which of course would still be good. Like, Gemling Legionnaire is just really good. I just was kind of like, you know what? The last time I played a Mercenary, I did a Gemling, and I kind of just don't really want to do another one, regardless of how good it is. And then the other thing I was considering was doing it as an Amazon and getting the elemental cold surges going on, or the elemental surges, and just trying to get cold surges and all that jazz. Like, that seemed really cool to me. And I think it would probably also be a very effective way to build this character. So, like, that was a thing I was considering. I also considered Monk, because Monk just plus elemental damage equals really good. This guy, since he moves around so much, or since he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Yeah, I considered this with Monk, I considered this with Amazon, I considered Gemling. Like, there's still so many different routes to this that this build could have gone, and it still probably would have been really good. But potentially would have been better, honestly, but hey, you know, the Witchhunter stuff has looked really cool to me the whole time. It was just, I feel like it just kind of gets outclassed potentially, but it's extremely solid as it is. It's just top end wise, there's probably better options. Oop. Oh, Trey, there's an expedition on this map somewhere too. Expedition's pretty scary. Expedition's scary, and I was reminded that during campaign now, because if you do the treasure map, you get an expedition at the end of it. And when I got to the expedition at the end, on my sorceress in particular, I got to that and immediately fucking exploded. And in that expedition, I was like, oh, that's right. Shit hurts. I'm trying to shoot my deer. I'm sorry. This build should reasonably be pretty good at reach as well. Now that I think about it, like many targets for it to for Siege Cascade to hit, and there's many targets for Siege Cascade to hit, and there's also a lot of just like shattering potential. There's a lot of enemies that spawn in there, so hopefully like those should be able to pop pretty easily as well with the those should be able to pop pretty easily with everything else. Oh boy, a spirit. You know, a good thing the rare is right here, 'cause I would have ignored it for the most part otherwise. 2 inscribed ultimatums. Can you like fuck yourself? Why did you charge through? There another what? Whatever, man. Oh. Gotta activate the bacon. Ah, there's the expedition. I was just wondering where that was gonna be. The beacon should be right here. Damn it. Slammed into the wall. And here it is. Oh, watch it go boom. Bye. Nice. Regardless of the maps themselves, that effect is really cool. I won't deny it. I won't deny it. Shit looks cool, man. Hey, Danik, what's going on, buddy?
We meet again. Good on ya. Farewell. I'm no hero. Don't make that mistake.
Purge. Hell yeah. Alright, sweet. I think get more deflection now, right? Sure do. Cool. So we have Wildcat here. My next thing is I believe we're going to take Wasting. Especially the damage with hits get affected by ailments. We do Ignite. But it also counts. I mean, it counts anything, right? So we definitely are chilling. We're usually shocking. We're freezing pretty frequently. Electrocute and poison, no. But Ignite, chill, freeze, shock are all things that we do fairly regularly. So we're gonna try to make our way up here. Also, the increased duration is also pretty nice. So I think we're gonna go up here, take Wasting next, and maybe Catapult after that. Having more speed would be kind of nice. Or we'll very quickly take Escape Velocity. And if you're wondering as well why I'm not taking any of the damage penetration stuff, like why I haven't taken Forces of Nature here or any of the other damage pen, it's because since we're running Coming Calamity, you can't penetrate enemies' resistances into the negative. You can only get an enemy to have 0 resistance. You can't penetrate it. So you can't penetrate into negatives. Like, I had Primal Sundering. While I was leveling, until I could put this thing on, I had Primal Sundering on. I had Forces of Nature on. Until I could put this on. And then this just sets enemies to 0. And we're running around and kerblatting enemies anyway. So we're very close to enemies as is, so odds are pretty good. They have 0, so penetration is a moot point for us. It's still fine, realistically, if you wanted to take some, because we're not always... Like, we are ultimately sometimes still a little bit far away from, like, enemies are, like, sometimes outside of our presence, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright. These guys are all undead, I believe, so this should get a pretty good chance to just pop the shit out of them, too. There he goes. That was indeed some free real estate. Love to see it.
certainly all the back to reach logbooks would bring them to me.
Will do, buddy. Maybe. Nah, if I find any logbooks, I'll definitely run them. No reason not to. Alright, so Scribal Ultimatum. Don't give a shit. Boop, boop. Wand, helmet, windbow. Get the helmet. I don't think I care about the rest, honestly. I can just screw it. It's still low enough level to where it isn't ultimately a big deal anyway. 48 monsters remain. We're out of this bitch. Hey, buddy.
While you were out, we discovered that an artifact. Take these tablets.
Thanks, man. I have a bunch of tablets already, but I'll take it. Nope. Nope. Damn. Some good mods in there, but they're too low. They're too low tier. Damage is lightning. Flammability, magnitude. Dopers. Alright, what's this happen? 148 life. That's pretty damn good. Dex. That doesn't matter that much, but... I'll just keep mine for the time being. Mine for the time being. Okay, so we get to throw 2 tablets in there. What does this one do? It's the ritual altar one. Do I want to do ritual though? I guess is my question. I mean, ritual should be pretty good too, right? How many does this have? 14 maps. This one's 16. Oh, it's 13. I want to do one irradiated actually, so we'll do that one. Oh, this is expedition though. I don't really care about that. We'll do bosses. Like a boss. Yeah, we'll just do the boss in that one. Maybe the next tower I get, I'll throw some of that other, throw some of the other stuff in it. Bam. Bam. Nice. What the hell is that? Oh, this is an actual Abyss map? Area is overrun by the Abyss. Okay. I guess I should make my way over for that then, honestly. Though I kind of want to see what happens here. Area contains the Immured Fury. What does that mean? What is this? Powerful monster that has appeared due to the cleansing process. The monster has dangerous abilities, but greatly increased rewards. Oh. Do they actually tell you the bosses now? Like, or do they actually tell you the areas that actually have the, like, guy that can give you a fracturing orb? I'm wondering if that's the guy. I suppose there's only one way to find out. That's just and I fucking might as well. Okay. Have some more cores. It's just that stuff, so sure. Oh, here. Oh, that's right. That is... it's not that bad. And I feel like we used to get more positive effects than we did negative effects, and now I just feel like I'm getting... I feel like my booty is just kind of out there on the lines. I'm getting slapped a lot more by modifiers. It's kind of sad. I won't lie to you. It makes me a little sad. I want to do the delirium. Sure.
Creepy mirrors me down. Is that really what I look like? Can't scare me with this. I'll spend my whole life in here.
What? Bad spiders. Oh, right, I forgot that those guys explode, too, when they, Really? Omniphobia? Bruh. There we go. Whew. The more often that you see Omniphobia now, I don't know. This is the first Delirium mirror I've even run, so who the hell knows. I do like the one that they added in the or the boss on the mini boss Omniphobia that you get to fight in the campaign now. I thought that was really cool, and you get some you get just like some of the basic essence, which I thought was really good. Kind of gives you like an early introduction to the to that stuff, and potentially lets you get an anointment early. Oh, I had lag, dude. Like I'm playing a slideshow. It's kind of why I didn't want to run. Kind of why I didn't want to do the Delirium. I was worried that it was going to do this. Alright, whatever. I'm going to let the Delirium run out. I'm not pushing that. Got 3 out of it at least. Damn, that boy big. That boy thick. I do think a tactician version of this build would be pretty interesting too. Like I think pin plus the skill would go really hard because as long as they're immobilized, you get the increased damage, which is also from the quality on the skill. Is where you get the extra damage from immobilized enemies. So like, if you ran tactician and just did pin-based shenanigans and just took a couple pin nodes on the tree, like I think this build would really go hard with that. You do like armor explosion plus pin shit. You could get some pretty insane fizz damage going on. I considered it for a little while, but ultimately I was like, man, I just like doing elemental stuff. I like making shit explode. Also, I could have done Impale, because I haven't actually messed with Impale in the game. But I also really wanted to do something with Coming Calamity, since I saw that it was actually pretty cheap. Like, I think this I bought... This one I bought at... maybe 20x? I think I bought this thing for like 20x, and the only reason it even is that expensive is because it you can use it right at level 65, I believe. So it's like, so since it's so readily available at that level, it's like cheap, but otherwise, I have another one at like level 78, I believe, which just gives you higher level heralds. So I actually don't. I'll have to look at what the roll is on it. I actually might not care. But yeah, that was like a really cool. I was like, you know what? I want to play with this thing. And that was, I think, the level 78 one is like 8x or something. Like it was nothing. So I was like, oh, I absolutely am fucking with it then. Whatever. Oh Jesus. I think it was this guy. Guy bonked me. In those fields, it is like impossible to tell where any enemies are. The fields are absolutely tall enough. Yes. You... Ow! Me, the things. I do still need to get more crit as well. I think my crit is... probably only like... well, right now it's 100%, but I think my crit normally is probably only in the like 15-ish% region. So that's definitely something that's got to get fixed at some point. Wonder how the I'll have to look at this later. I'm sure my bits look great in this with this game though, and this many explosions going off. I'm sure it looks completely palatable. Oh, he's dead. Man, I'm so confused on how I feel about rare loot as well. Like loot dropped off of rares. Didn't last patch that get buffed? Like, I barely noticed rares even drop anything right now. I could have sworn that they, like, buffed that because people were complaining about that last patch. And it feels like it went backwards this patch again or something. Because, like, the amount of, like, rare enemies I've killed, which then drop, like, a blue or a, just, like, a blue item or a white item even is wild. I was like, bro, I was expecting some actual like decent loot out of this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Abyss chests actually drop pretty good loot. Like Abyss has actually been really nice for having loot, which we do love to see. But I was still expecting that the base game would have some better loot options going on too. Bam. Hey. Whoop. Level. I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. It's never happened to me before. I think I should look, but I think the spear for the monk build I was considering, because it was going to be Acolyte of Chayula, which I've done Acolyte of Chayula before, and it's not great, but I kind of want to try it anyway. There's that spear that gives you, instead of the like elemental surges that Amazon gets, it gives you a chaos surge. And so I was kind of debating doing an Acolyte of Chayula Chaos Surge Spear build thinking. Ow. But I don't know what skills I would do. Or if that's like too much of a meme or anything. I don't really know. I haven't really looked into it very seriously, but it is something I'm considering. And I think it's the Helix Spear that is the base type. I think. Ooh. Oh, no, that guy goes too. Nice. Is there a third one over there? Holy shit, there is. Let's just kind of run in the middle here and just clear a bunch of stuff out. Bang. Of course, it had to be dude. It just had to be one of the grenade crossbows. Oh, damn it. Oh, that's right. This boss is the two witches. That's right. Oh, I have to go around that. I see. Allow me to run into this fence for 3 seconds first. After this, I do kind of want to make my way over to the Abyssal Depths I saw on my map. That sounds pretty good. Or the Abyssal map. Which, to my knowledge, those are really tough, but... potentially good? Question mark? I think my only, one of my only gripes with Abyss, outside of some of the Abyssal modifiers, there's the one that just straight up makes enemies immortal. That is ass. Straight up. That is just cheeks. Oh. Hi, buddy. Easy. Ready? I really need this rare to fuck itself. There we go.
Who's next?
Rare has successfully been made to fuck itself. There we go. God, that's some really chunky damage while they're immobilized. Maybe I do put pin on something too. Then again, pin is based on his damage, isn't it? I don't know that I have anything that doesn't have his damage where I'd be able to get away with that. Like frag rounds, I guess, but nah, I don't think that's worth balls.
Me pockets are full.
Oh, yeah, fracturing orb. Hell yeah. Nice, dude.
Let us deal with this worm first.
Wormy worm. There she goes. Woo!
I just get better and better.
That was not bad. I won't. All right. Anyway, level 15 stuff. Let's just use a bunch of these just to actually level some of my bolts up, and then I can just throw the reaping staff right there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, I won't lie. Things are feeling decent right now. Now, will this keep up? Hard to say.
The tower. The surrounding landscape has indeed been. These towers are part of some long ago experiment on the ground.
Okay. But yeah, this the initial feelings on this build are solid. We're only level 72, so there's still a lot, you know. Who actually knows if things hold up at the true end game, if it just fucking falls apart. But for now, it's feeling pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's fun. 2-1-2-5. Speed is pretty good as well. Yeah, it's decent, but it's a high level on this thing actually. 84. Yeah, I really need to get to some higher map tiers so I can start actually getting bases worth a damn. I was trying to think of what anointment I want to, and I think anoint-wise, if we're looking for just like a potentially a decent anoint, it'll be this one. It's just damages extra cold, and then some breeze buildup will be pretty good. And it should reasonably be pretty cheap, I think. Double.
Ever since you encountered that strange mirror, somebody's here.
You're really creeping me out, man.
I keep thinking I hear laughter. Mocking you just keep your
If
going.
I go insane, well, had a good run.
Oh.
Until next time.
Get 2 delirium points for that too. Nice. Oh yeah, that was like an okay belt that I'll probably save for someone else. So delirium. More likely, Sling Rares pauses it. Generate additional reward. Fracturing mirrors. What is this? Fracturing mirrors are structures found upon. Oh, that's right. That stuff. Right. It's slower. It's faster, but we'll just do that guy. I kind of want to get the. I kind of want the bosses to show up. Okay. Right, I did want to look as well. Who do I talk to anoint, speaking of? Actually, don't recall. Don't recall where you go to annoy. Oh, also, where is the Recom? Hey, Danik. Oh, that gives me 2 Atlas. That gives me 2 points as well. Where's the Is there an expedition locker? I swear there is. Not here. Relic locker. Huh? Found rewards. Huh. I guess not. Thought there was. Well then, never mind. Ain't that big of a deal anyway. Okay. I actually, before we start next map and keep everything rolling, I need to use the bathroom. So let me quickly decide where we're going expedition-wise. Oh, that's right. The one big explosion. As much as I actually kind of like that one in Path 1, I think Path 2... I think in Path 2 odds are pretty good that that's not going to be good. Travel faster, artifacts found. What was this one? Chest. Spawn after 5 seconds? What? Why? More markers. Won the level. We'll just take, we'll just go up this way. Go for legendary. Okay. Let me be man standing emoji. Okay. Be back in just a couple minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. So quick ad. You're back. All right. As cringe as this map might be too, I think I'm gonna try it. And hope I don't explode. Where was the abyss thing? Way over there. Okay. Make our way over there. The monsters are mirrored. Oh yeah, what's the deal with like some of these? So that's Viridian Wildwood. Oh, that's right. You have to like find your way to this thing. Deadly map boss. Okay, you have to find a set of like the hinges, which are potentially in like there. To like actually open that map. And then what was this thing? I think this might be, I feel like that's like gonna be like spirit stuff. I don't actually know. Alright, regardless, let's do, I guess we'll do this. Dig a site and make our way over? Sure. Although, I just don't want to miss out on a boss because of this. I guess we'll find out. I guess here's just hoping I don't explode. Oh, you know, I was just thinking about this earlier, but I kind of forgot. I'm gonna make myself eager for a second before going to this map. I forgot to show off my tattoo. So when I was in Japan, I got the second part of my my Path of Exile 1 Cirrus tattoo done. So I have Veritania, which was done in the States, and now I have Al-Hazmin, which was done in Japan, and I think it looked really, really sick. I told them to you know, to expand on whatever they wanted to kind of make it, to really like add some flair to it and everything. But I think it looks really, really cool. So I am excited to get the rest of this, done eventually. But I love how it turned out. Help small again. But yeah, I love how that tattoo turned out, honestly. So I'm very excited to get the other 2 pieces done. One of them is going to get done in New Zealand, because that's where GGG is, and I don't know where the other one will be done, but it'll get done somewhere. Haven't I beaten this game yet? Hell no, dude. That's the secret, Captain. You never beat the game. Although I guess actually you beat the game with like per character, I suppose, but I've beat the campaign that exists, but I haven't beat the end game. Cause that's the end game, baby. I am here to grind my entire face off. Blah blah. Gotta beat games. I can respect every now and again playing a game for like just like the story or the single player purpose and finishing it and calling it good, but I'm also somebody that loves replayability within games. Like, I like roguelikes are some of my favorite stuff. ARPGs also are great. Like, I love the idea of being like, that run went super well, or this character went super well. Can I make it better? Or can I do a better version? Can I do something else cool and fun? And just trying to spin that into a way to do something else. So that's all stuff that I like doing. But it is nice at the same time to just be like, you finish a game and you're like, bam, that's it, we're done. I have beat the game. Ow. Oh. Well. That was a one portal map? What? I didn't. Okay, honestly, I also wasn't playing super safe there because I thought we had at least more portals, honestly. That's my bad. I thought we had more portals there. Alright, whatever. I'm also not too beat up about dying in that map. That map was brutal for me. There's so much damage that could just go out. Backlog is so massive you can't go back too often. That makes a lot of sense to me. You do always have a lot of games seemingly to play. Yeah, you can just go. You do seem to always have something, but I mean, technically speaking, my backlog is also enormous. I just choose to ignore it. I'm like, play a game that I have no time in and beat it for completion's sake, or spend another couple hundred hours in Path of Exile. And the spend another couple hundred hours in Path of Exile always wins. Oh, these are the Twilight Order guys. That's never even paid attention.
All in a day's work.
Oh god. Get away from me, blood. Whoop. Bruh. Blah. Oh, this guy is a soul eater, I suppose. He's the entire anime soul eater. I mean to double tap my thing right there. A jawbone. I don't know what the option is. Alright, what do we got? Look how long it took, how long to beat to see how long Expedition 33 was going to take you. About 16 hours, not bad. Extra Step of Soft did the entire extra 30 hours worth. To beat 3 of the final super bosses because they were so brutal, your brain was like, no, that's fair. That's how those games kind of get you always, I feel like, because it's like the core game can be done relatively quickly. You know, I feel like a lot of JRPGs are like that, but relatively, you know, there are some that are a lot longer too, but most of the time the core game can be done pretty quick if you don't do any side stuff. But if you do side stuff, that's where you're dumping in like up to like 100+ hours of just doing shit. Like Elden Ring would be like that, right? Like if you just do the core shit that you have to do, you can, and you're decent at the game, you can get in and out of that game pretty quick. But if you do the side stuff, that's like 100+ hours right there. But yeah, I have seen, to be fair, you did play a lot of Expedition 33, so that is indeed a game that you just that definitely grabbed you for sure. So imagine that, but forever. And that's what I have going here with Path of Exile. Come back here. Proximal tangibility have an ass. Son of a bitch. Huh. What? Oh god. bad. I'm always scared of extra projectiles. Getting shotgunned is so terrible. Doesn't norm though. Like backstory and character rolling off to the side, and it's I think it's a flaw with the game that it's missable. I mean, that's always the way that that goes, though. Realistically, if they had put that stuff into the game as a core story thing to do, a lot of people wouldn't have liked it. A lot of people don't like having to... A lot of people just don't give a shit about the background of characters and that kind of stuff. They really just don't. And so adding it as missable side stuff, like, on one hand does feel like a little weird, but for a lot of people, they would not give a shit. I can almost guarantee that there are probably a lot of people that just completely skipped that, and they were like, oh, this is just side character story stuff? Don't care. And literally just kept going. A lot of people really are just there for, like, the core story at best, and then leave it at that.
Chill to the bone.
Or they're just there because they like the gameplay. But, you know. Everyone has their likes and dislikes with that kind of thing. Just so odd. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it's pretty... In a game like that, like, the characters make the game. Like, the personality of the characters is what makes that game, like, really good from, like, a story perspective. So, it would make more sense to me to go do all that shit, too. But, you know, for people that just isn't... Some people that just... That does not tickle their fancy whatsoever. Goodbye. God, there's a ton of rares in this map, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna complain that much, but like, what the fuck? The frick, brother. Whoop. Oh, I'm so slow. We got 2 rares over here. Let's put our mark on that guy. Wait. Both rares died, right? The fuck did they drop? Are you kidding me? That's all they dropped? Bruh. Bruh. What is loot, honestly? What is loot? I need somebody to make sense of it for me. Someone pull out your calculator. Make sense of loot. Make it make sense. Give me the numbers. I didn't want to M4 that. There. Knock me up. We'll go get these 2 and then get that last odd guy off the side. Did the math? Alright, great. Hit me with it. 8,008. You know what? It makes sense now. It all makes... It's all coming together. Strangely enough, it's a good thing that you can't see underneath my desk right now. It'd be bricked up. I saw that. I saw it. I saw it, and it's a good thing you can't see under my desk. I'd get banned. Oh god. Oh, don't do it. Oh no, that's right. I forgot staves can have 2 sockets. That looked really weird to me for a second. I was like, that's like when you know how a word is spelled, but it just looks wrong to you at the time, and you're just staring at it for a while. Have Exile 2 default state bricked up. It depends on the build. You know, occasionally you play a build and you're like, damn, pretty flaccid playing this build. But most of the time, absolutely. Like this character right here, pretty bricked up. We're pretty bricked up for this character. But every now and again, you play a skill, you play a build, and you're like, damn, that was not horrific. And then you're a little soft. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Right. And where is my node? There. What's this one again? Damaging elements deal damage faster. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we just want wasting. We just want wasting. Time to get wasted. But just double checked my weapon points there. I just realized I had not checked that. Ah, I'm so sore. Oh, I'm so sore. Hadn't been to the gym in like 3 weeks because of traveling and jet lag. Finally get to go to the gym yesterday. Didn't even work out that hard, but I am feeling the pain today. I can feel it. I was gonna go climbing today, but now I was just like woke up and moved around for a little while, and I was like, hell no, dude. I'm too sore for that. But I am probably gonna go tomorrow. Just the weakness leaving my body. You're not wrong. The weakness has to leave my body again because it's been a while. You know, I should put. So it's got to leave my body yet again. So I am all not prepared for lifting again. Don't fuck. That's fine. Dude, the weakness keeps coming back. I know, right? It's also, not only does it keep coming back, but like, went to the gym, lifted for a while, and it was like, I felt so weak. Couldn't lift nearly. It's, you know, you gotta get back into it. So it's like, I'm like barely pushing either what I used to or like 10 pounds under what I was. And I was like, I could barely push it. Was doing incline dumbbell presses, but only with like 50s. I can usually do, I'm usually doing like 60s or 70s the whole time, but barely do 50s. I'm dying. Oh.
I shot.
What's for dinner tonight? I don't know. What? I'm probably not going to be able to stream too horribly much longer because I can feel my throat getting tired of all of the talking, of all of the yapping that I'm doing. Speaking of weakness returning, I'm not used to yapping for this long anymore, so now my voice is all tired. Even while I was out traveling, not like I was the one talking all the time. I didn't need to.
All in a day's work.
All in a day's work. Ooh. Wow. The whole rare just for an armorer strap. God, I feel like I'm getting visioned so hard. Bad Abyss monster. Stop that. Also leggings. Oh wait, is that armor? Yes. Yeah, it is armor. Yes. Dude. Might honestly just end up having to look at. May just need to get some. May just need to buy some better boots and gloves. Honestly, boots and cats. We'll see. Into the mix. Sounds like me. Okay. Clear out this group of baddies, and then we'll switcheroo. Ow. Those guys, those like... Those guys that just have like guns and then walk at you shooting and walk in circles are so bad for the spell. Let's do that one. Sure. There. Alright. And okay. Alright, so where are the rest of the rares? They're all over. Have the rest of the rares. I'm gonna have to go through agent if I want them, bro. You know how hard it is to coordinate anything with agent? It's gonna take forever before I can even go and fight him, honestly. Can't just hold my rares like that, bro. Final boss looking ass. What day is today? Tuesday. These guys all just gotta be taken care of the old-fashioned way. Take them out back. Take him out back. Ambush him? No. I'm an honorable man. I'm an honorable gamer. This has to be a preordained thing. It's got to be Destiny or something. Not like Destiny the game, just like, you know, Destiny to fight. We got to monologue at each other like in true anime fashion too. It's gonna be great. You got to do a whole setup for it. Oh, sure. I probably should get rid of this charm, and I should instead just put on a charm for bleeding. You're okay with throwing away honor if it's for the lulz? Yeah, that's true. That's kind of how I play any game with my friends. It's all fun in games, and I will be a good teammate until I'm not. All honor goes away sometimes. Sometimes the content speaks louder. Even if it's just content for me. Even look, does everybody just have bleed on this map or something? Why am I bleeding so much? Into the hideout. It's no longer content, it's just for you. No, that's still content. It's just content for you. Damn it, bro. Why thorns? Why thorns? Sometimes the target audience is yourself. That's why I laugh at my own jokes, is because I'm my own target audience. I know what kind of things that make me laugh. Alright, I think I'll do one more map, and then we will probably call it after that, because my voice is indeed getting very tired. I got one more in me. Stun buildup. Don't stun me, bro. Elements resistances does literally nothing. We take those. We do take them. My voice is neither deep nor sexy, but it's more so just it'll hurt. It'll just be annoyed. And I do have a meeting tomorrow. Actually, I think I have a couple meetings tomorrow. So if I'm sitting there doing hand signals the whole time, that's not gonna go very well. Getting swarmed under. Don't explode. Do not the bodies. Do not the corpses. Okay. That was who was blowing things up. Good. Good, good. Go to the meeting tomorrow. Pretend to just listen and not interact at all. See, I normally would do that in my meeting. I usually do in pretty much every meeting that I'm in. However, at least one of them is a one-on-one with my boss, so have those weekly. So I can't zone out in that one. Gotta actually pay attention since it's, you know, that's it. But otherwise, yeah, most other meetings, I'm just there. I'm kind of just a presence. Get hit with the, Bruce, do you have any questions about anything at the end of the meeting? And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Adepts, you say? In we go! Going into the hole. I enter hole. One-on-ones with my boss, usually just me calling people district stupid. Hell yeah. That's what a lot of the one-on-ones I have with my boss are very just like yap and just like catch up to see how things are going for like half of it, and then the other half is like, I need you to handle X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, okay. So it's usually easy. There's usually not much going on, but you know, just in case. Just in case there's questions about stuff. What I really hate is when it'll get to be actually we might be closing in on time for self-reviews. I think it's about that time. I hate self-reviews. But just do what you do in live. I mean, depending on what's going on, I do a little bit. It just depends. It's usually more so like hey, I asked you to look into this thing, can you look into it? And it's like a thing that took like, or it was a thing that she asked me that would take like 10 minutes to look into. And so I just kind of like put it off for a while, and then at that point I'll just be like, yeah. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'll go do that. And then yeah, it takes me like, I put things off until basically until it's confirmed that it's actually worth looking into. Because I hate the amount of times that they've been like, hey, can you look at this? And I'm like, sure, look at it, and then it's never brought up again. So then I'm like, bro, So if it's something quick, I'm always just like, I will wait until somebody tells me that this is important. And then I'll do it. Obviously, projects are a whole different thing, but... Bad Keeg. Get out of here. Oh, this is a whole dead end, bro. Brother. Ah, spiders. Man, I've been seeing spiders around my house again, and I don't like it. I need it to be fall time so they can go back to where they belong, which is hell. Tired of dealing with spiders. Same problem. Yeah, it's as soon as I got back, we noticed some spiders around the house, so we sprayed some of the like keep out stuff. So because of that, some of them are now like coming out of hiding. And I keep running into him, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with you. Which, you know, thankfully we have a assault shotgun, because I don't even like getting close to him or splatting him. But, gotta do what you gotta do. It will be nice when I stop seeing them so much. I did see a good-sized one that was probably about the size of the, probably about the size of like a folded in half dollar bill or so. Pretty big little bastard just sitting on the walls. How many of those in the office? They're handy. They are handy, honestly. The amount of times that they'll be in like really annoying areas, and my options are either A, go get something like a broom or something if they're like in a corner. It's like the options are basically go get something like a broom or just grab the assault shotgun and blast them. And assault shotgun does really well. Let's do that. Spider should not be that. No, I also hate that I like walked out and saw it on the wall, and I was like, I think I know what that is. And I'm like, as soon as if I can see it from this distance, that's a big bastard. And then yeah, I walked over and I was like, yep, hi buddy. Grab the assault shotgun. And then you just pull a zombie lamp. Rule number 2, double tap. Oh. Wow, a whole orb of augmentation from that guy. And 2 blues. Wow. Monsters only existed in Australia? No. I've unfortunately also seen spiders bigger than that. It's not very common, but I do occasionally still see them. I don't like it, I see them, but it happens. The one that I saw that was bigger than that was very unfortunate too, because the only time I've seen one that was like bigger, it was literally right above my bed, and I was really freaked out about it. And at the time, I was in my old place and I didn't have the assault shotgun or anything. And I was like, if I splat that thing on the wall, A, that's gonna make a huge mess. And 2, if that thing explodes in the smaller spiders, I'm burning this apartment down. So I genuinely just like didn't know what to do. I was really freaked out. I eventually moved my bed. I like scooted it back, and then I was trying to figure out what to do. I think I actually went and tried to talk to like the front office of the apartment to be like, look, I feel totally pathetic doing this, but there is a spider that is like so big, I do not want to think about it. And I was like, is there any way you could help? And she was like, we don't have service guys, it's the weekend, so we don't have service people available. And I was like, fuck. So I just had to deal with it. And thankfully what wound up happening is it fell off of the wall, and as soon as it did, I like sprinted for my vacuum. Made my roommate at the time like keep an eye on it. I ran, grabbed my vacuum, and just non-stop was just vacuuming over it, and I left the vacuum running for like 5 minutes because I was like, nope, that's such a nope, and it better be dead from this. And thankfully that was the end of it, but I was not happy that whole time. I was sitting there with the vacuum on going die. So basically, I handle spiders very well. I handle things very well. I am an adult. Oh. I am the adult. Which that still feels weird to me. Ooh. Had problems offing spiders. Hornets have been an issue. Thankfully, I have never encountered hornets. And I mean, obviously, see one or two as you're like walking around or whatever, but I've never had hornets anywhere. So that's never been an issue, which is great, because that sounds awful to deal with too. They're such assholes.
Stop them in their tracks!
Level am I? 73. My other version of this armor is 78. It's tier 2 Dastard armor. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. I should just go back. Let's just go back. Had to get into your computer room? Bruh. Bro, that's fucked up. You still have a computer room? That's kind of impressive. I think 9% capacity. Low value to low value. Yeah, and I'm about to work. Computer / game room. Yeah, that is that's Monka. Pretty scary. It sucks. It sucks if you find something like that, especially anything that flies too. That's just even worse. It's even harder to actually get rid of. Whoop. Pew. Bro, where the... Is there a checkpoint that's closer to that? I don't think there really is, but I guess I'll look. I guess I'll take a look, because apparently none of this links together. God damn it. You know, it's actually probably faster for me to just run there from the start of the map. First Hornet, he said screw it with the bed, was gone the next day, and then figured out how it got in and left again. I'm surprised it left again. I feel like so often they can get into anything like that can get in anywhere, and then it can't get back out. It just gets confused. Boop. Exploder. A strong box. The strongest of boxes.
Stop them in their tracks!
No meteors. I think they stopped those guys from being able to off-screen you with that. I think. I don't remember. I do remember absolutely getting obliterated by those meteor guys a few times back a patch or two ago. Plus, they've gotten better at handling them. Thought they like landing on stuff. You want to damage it, to wait for them to get somewhere you can hit them. Yeah, that's true too. That is quite true. You gotta hope that they actually go somewhere that's out of the way of things. Kind of why, like, anytime there's a spider like above my desk, I can't really salt shotgun him. I could, but then I'll have salt all over my desk and stuff, and that just gets annoying. I know what you mean. Alright, salvage bench, because I don't even care what this thing rolls. I just want the etcher. Up. Alright, what does this have? Got a decent evasion on it, but doesn't have life on it, so not really worth. This thing, on the other hand, if it didn't have that thorns on it. That's pretty good as is, even, honestly. Like, D2 Chaos and then 2 other resists on top of it, too. That's pretty good. I'll try to sell that, probably, or maybe even just hold it for a future character. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And hit or spray them there around your amiibos. Can't even spray them near amiibos? Ah. So isn't that like 70% of your room? That's pretty good though. So I'll look into selling that. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright, regardless. Regardless of everything. Alrighty, and YouTube, this is also where I'm going to be stopping. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed just kind of me sitting back and yapping and trying to get back into the swing of things here in Path of Exile 2. But having a lot of fun with this character. I think he seems pretty solid so far. We'll see how he continues to kind of move and improve as we keep moving through our time. Like I said, my next couple of points, we're going into wasting, probably going into catapult after that. We'll see, but potentially that. If not catapult, we're going to go over here for Dispatch Foes, probably, because I want the crit. It does kind of suck. It's 4 points away, but is what it is. So, lots to figure out, sorry, and lots more fun to have with this character. But I've been having a real good time just cruising onward, and yeah, we got some more gear to figure out. We got more to do. I am going to try, ideally, to stream these next couple of days after this video goes up, and so hopefully I'll have more videos very quickly, but we'll see what ends up happening as far as my throat and whatever else goes, because I can feel it. My throat's kind of tired now from I have not talked this much in quite a while now. So regardless, hope you enjoy, and I will see you